Did you know that a person needs blood about every 2 seconds? Now, I don't know how you could understand this, but it's 4.5 million people a year. None of us know 4.5 million people, but the thought of helping any one of them is enough to get us to do something, isn't it? Only 37% of the US population is eligible to donate blood, and less than 10% of them do so annually. So anyone that's willing to stop in and donate blood would save up to 3 lives. All you have to be is 17, weigh at least 110 pounds, and not be anemic. You can donate every 56 days or about every 2 months. Females receive 53% of blood transfusions while males receive 47%. There are four main red blood cell types: AB, 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 O. Can be positive or negative for the Rh factor. AB is the universal receptive, which means that they can receive blood from pretty much anyone. And O negative is the universal donor, which means that they can pretty much give blood to anyone. Now, they have a shortage of blood in the summer and winter holidays, and we're right around Christmas, and it's a horrible time not to have blood, because honestly, you want to be with your family and you want to be happy with your family without having to deal with all the horribleness that comes with medical care. Now, what can you do to help this problem? Well, schools and community events regularly have blood drives. You see the Red Cross van outside of stores occasionally. It takes about an hour to get in and out of there. They'll ask you some questions, you fill them out, and then they take your blood, give you something to eat, and send you on your way. It doesn't take too long, and the actual giving blood only takes about 10 minutes. They just want to make sure you're okay when you get in there and test for anything they can. They have to find out who's eligible, because 37% really narrows it down. But if you happen to be one of those 37%, you can save a person's life. But if you're not, then keep trying. One day you may be eligible. There may they might change the rules even to let more people in. Okay, so what will come if people start donating blood more regularly? Well, people won't have to worry about getting there and not having blood when they need it, when they're laying on a hospital bed about to die. It's very important, because as people, we don't want to see other people die. And if all it takes is an hour of our time to ensure that 3 people live, I think that it's enough for most people to get up there and do it. And blood transfusion's gotten much safer in the last few years. They had problems with diseases in the past, but they test it for everything now. So people receiving the blood don't have to worry about it. And when I was at school, I gave blood. But they put this thing up at our school about how many people were actually usable, and the number was never how many people tried to donate, but the simple fact is that they tried. And I know people that one year couldn't give blood, and the very next year they were able to give blood, sometimes even the next semester, because they usually had a drive about twice a year, and they would let us out of class to give blood, so we gave blood as much as we could. But that's a good thing, if schools want to get involved and help this problem out. They can teach students at a very, well, not young age, because you do have to be at least 17 to give, but they can teach the younger generation how good it feels to give blood, because it is a wonderful feeling. Yeah, you're a little drained after you give blood, but you're always happy. You're never depressed that you gave blood. You always think about those 3 people that you could have saved, and that you probably will save. But community events, even churches sometimes have blood drives, and you see them everywhere. Even if you're not free on one day, they have places you can give blood almost any day of the week. So if you could take the time out of your day and go donate blood so that someone out there can get it and have a good day, instead of wondering if they're going to make it till tomorrow. And you can feel good about letting a person have an experience that makes this a good day. You can feel good that you saved someone, that they're not going to die, and that person can go out and do something wonderful with their life now, and you are part of that.